Welcome everybody, Mr. Gamer Guru 13 here. This is a special video, a special episode I'm dedicating to my 100th subscriber episode. This is going to be strictly my PlayStation 1 collection. Has been requested by a lot of people, but mostly by Mega DVD Collector. He is huge into the PlayStation 1, and he's an awesome collector. He's an awesome guy. If you have not checked out any of his videos, go to see Mega DVD Collector as soon as you can, and especially if you're into the PlayStation 1. He does weekly pickups. He's got great finds. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported my channel, who has commented me, who has given me comments, who has given me ratings and reviews, and just that constant support really, keeps me humble and helps me to keep going and doing this, because this is really just a hobby for me in my spare time. So I try and bring you guys as many videos as possible, as many how-tos, as many video reviews that I can. But this video is my 100th subscriber video, which I hit a couple days ago, and I've just been pretty busy and finally have the time to get this video out. So I want to say thanks first off to White Girls Asian Please. If it wasn't for him, I would not be here today. He helped me through so much, the beginnings and learnings, everything of YouTube and how to do this and how to respond, and honestly I didn't know how to do anything, and he helped me immediately right away, and I thought that was so cool. And thanks to Mega DVD Collector, he sent me a manual for Siphon Filter 2, which was awesome, and just for his continued support. Also from guys like Gamester81, Happy Console Gamer. Without everybody's support, I would not be able to do this, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So with that said, let's jump right into this. This is going to be my PlayStation 1 collection. First off, we're going to start out with games that do not have an original case to them. Gran Turismo 2, Vandal Hearts 2, Wild Arms 2, and this has 2 discs to it, so there's 1 and 2. Breath of Fire 3, and Siphon Filter. And then all these games are, I think all of them are complete except for Gran Turismo. So we're getting into the meat of the games here. We have Driver for the PlayStation 1, Driver 2. I'm going to go through these pretty quick because there's a few games I have here. Metal Gear Solid. This was an awesome game. One of the first PlayStation memories I have. Recently just bought Hot Shots Golf. Resident Evil Survivor. What is this? Spec Ops Stealth Patrol. Still haven't played this one yet. It looks a little bit like a Tom Clancy game to me, but we'll see. And then Gran Turismo 1. This is the only one that does not have its original manual, but it does have the Gran Turismo disc, which is fine with me. I will find the manual someday. Next up we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Final Doom. I think this is a friend of mine's actually. Crash Team Racing. The Final Doom was a friend of mine's from a long time ago. I don't know if it was his or if it was mine. I honestly can't remember the story. MLB 2002. SimCity 2000. Sorry, I kind of have a frog in my throat going on. Siphon Filter 2. And Time Crisis. I didn't get the big box Time Crisis, but that'll do. It's still the same game. And then we have Brave Fencer Musashi, an action role-playing game. Grandia 1. All the Grandia games are great. Chrono Cross. Final Fantasy Tactics. It's the greatest hits version, unfortunately, but that's alright. Final Fantasy Origins, which is Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy Chronicles, which is Final Fantasy IV, and Chrono Trigger. I should have known that. Why do I even have to look at the case for that? Final Fantasy is my favorite series here. Final Fantasy Anthologies, which is Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VII. Now, as time goes on, I think this is going to be my favorite PlayStation 1 game ever. Maybe my favorite game of all time, just because it was the very first role-playing game I ever played. It's what got me into role-playing games, and there's so many fond memories playing this game with all my friends, you know, switching out memory cards, getting certain save files going and whatnot. So this is probably my #1 favorite game, but it's a close second or first between Xenogears. Final Fantasy VIII, also a great game, and Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX is pretty much a combination of everything that was good in Final Fantasy 1 through 8. And they just combined it all into one game with an awesome story, great music. You always have great music in Final Fantasy games. And then we have Front Mission 3, Bushido Blade. Now this one's funny, Eternal Eyes. You would look at the front and you think, oh, it's going to be some sort of like Oblivion style Western RPG. Then you look at the back and it's like a light-hearted fantasy. I don't know if Japanese RPG is the right term for those kind of games. I really don't know if that's a genre or not. I've heard mixed opinions. But yeah, Eternal Eyes. I have not played it yet. I got it for $1. So we'll see. It should be a fun one to test out here someday. Saga Frontier 1. And then Saga Frontier 2. Now this is the actual case. It's just missing its manual. And then Legend of Dragoon. Greatest hits, and the case is all cracked up. And then we have Wild Arms 1. Dragon Warrior 7. And the last PlayStation 1 game that I own is Xenogears. Probably my second favorite game of all time. Second favorite game for sure on the PlayStation 1. I'm not sure about all time. We'll see about that. But then I also have just the case for Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of the Superheroes. I still need the disc for that one. And then the last, it's like an interactive movie / game. They call it an interactive movie, but it's called Wing Commander 3. And it comes in the long box, as you can see, compared to a regular jewel case. But you know, I'm missing disc 1 for this, so I haven't been able to try it out. I think it's probably just a movie where you can choose your own adventure, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. When I get disc 1, we'll find out. So that is my PlayStation 1 collection. There's something like, I think, 50 games. Nothing compared to some of the PlayStation 1 collectors out there, because I kind of collect for every single system. So slowly my collection evolves and gets bigger. But I just want to thank you guys so much for your continued support. Without your support, I would not be here today. I would not be able to continue doing this. Without the comments, the constructive criticism, everything. I love it all. Please comment, comment, comment. I will respond to every single comment you guys write me. So again, this is my 100th subscriber video, and it's pretty much a thanks to all of my subscribers. And you guys know who you are. I can't remember off the top of my head absolutely everybody, and in fact I've completely drawn a blank right now. So I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, and thank you to everybody who views my videos. And I will be seeing you pretty soon here for the next, hopefully it's going to be a review. I'm going to try and pump out the reviews pretty fast. And I'm going to try and get a little better at those as well. So thank you guys so much for your time and for watching this video, and take care to all my subscribers and all my viewers. Thank you so much.